Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.
Welcome to A Couple More Minutes podcast, where two veterans of the animation and video game industry talk about exactly that, animation and video games. I'm one of your hosts. As always, I'm Jeff Gabor, and alongside me is the incomparable, the amazing, the infallible
Pete Paquette.
There he is. Pete.
Hello.
We're back.
We're back.
Quantum Assurance Board. We're going to take a look back at the 1990 Nintendo video game Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers and see if it deserves the Nintendo seal of approval it carries on its package. My
Damn right.
God. For 36 years, it's carried that thing on the package. We'll see. We'll see if it's worth it. But first, our favorite game, Stump Pete, returns. I'm going to give 3 audio tracks. We're going to do this one just a little bit different because it's going to roll right into the news. So I will give you already the clue. These are 3 different Zelda games. You're going to tell me which game each sound is from. All right, Pete?
All right.
All right. First game. Can you guess where this sound is from?
This is Link to the Past.
Link to the Past, of course it is. Often listed as the very favorite of all Zelda games. That and Breath of the Wild seems to always go back and forth on which one's the best of all time.
I know which one's the best.
Well, let's see if it's in this list, because you haven't heard it yet, right? So, let's see if it's on this list. All right, number 2.
Zelda 2.
And that is the correct answer for the best Zelda. I love that game. I love that game. Good job, Pete. 2 for 2. Number 3. This is the trickiest of them. Let's see.
Oh no.
What do you think?
I have no idea.
I'll give you a clue. It has something in common with our game that we're playing tonight.
Oh, is this the Minish Cap?
It is Minish Cap. Nice job. 3 for 3, and we're going to roll into actually a 4th. Oh my God, we're breaking all the rules.
Do it.
All right, number 4, here it is.
This is Wind Waker.
Oh, so close. And actually, I don't know if they share that same song because I never played Wind Waker. But that is Saria's song from Ocarina of Time.
It is in Wind Waker.
Oh, I did not know that. I people always talk about that game. I really ought to give it a chance.
It's really good.
Well, that rolls right into the news. Because Nintendo has finally confirmed what we all knew. There is a remake of Ocarina coming out this year. This freaking year for the Switch 2 only, leaving the Switch 1 owners in the dust.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a good marketing move.
I mean, so smart. I mean, I don't know how they absolutely had to do that because the I think the sale of the Switch 2 is, slowed considerably.
Yeah.
And they need to get people to move on so that way they can start making games exclusive for the Switch 2 and have more confidence that people are going to buy them. So I'm all in support of that. So I'm super excited. I know we were talking just the last episode about Ocarina and like the excitement level or not, but man, that trailer came on in the Nintendo Direct, and I was like, okay, I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. I want to play it.
And they really have left it pretty widely open to interpretation on how much of a remake or just an update this is. It's really unclear. Like, the only clue is there was some leftover text that got data mined, I guess, of some sort, where it was like a press release text that I don't think they intended to go out, where it was talking about I wish I remember it verbatim, but it was like all the timeless gameplay in the original will be restored or will be back in some form, which leans maybe that they're not intending to redo it, like make it a brand new game or change the mechanics. And there's pros and cons to both of that. It's like you want it to feel like the same game, but do you? There's it's been dated. Like, that game's old. So
yeah,
I don't know. I'm really excited about the way it looks. I was so curious if they were going to go down the Breath of the Wild look and like just make it that game, but no, it's brand new looking. It is like they're swinging for the fences on making this a brand new experience.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I mean, like the new look, the rumors of like the updated story and gameplay. I mean, I definitely want to play it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be hit both in like the feels of nostalgia and just being excited to try something new again, because I wasn't really excited about Tears of the Kingdom. Like I know the people that love Tears of the Kingdom say it's actually superior to Breath of the Wild, but I just found myself not enjoying it like I enjoyed Breath of the Wild. So I'm ready for something new, and this is gonna be it. That will be a day one buy for me, no doubt, and got to get it physical too. That is key.
Yep, absolutely.
And speaking of more Nintendo news, we were talking about Star Fox and all about that, and like, what are we going to think of it? And Nintendo dropped a demo of it, and I played it. Like, I don't know, did you played it, right?
No, I didn't get a chance to play it.
Oh man, I feel like it would be interesting to see how your feelings are, and I will say the designs did bother me, but I was also like reminded, I'm like, man, how much did I really care about that stuff when I was a kid? Like, I just took it at face value and loved it for what it was, and wasn't always like quickly judging like, this is too realistic, or this isn't caricatured enough, or whatever. I never thought like that, and just enjoyed the gameplay for what it was, and the gameplay is there. It feels like Star Fox, so
that's good.
Yeah.
May I just make a quick note about our culture, our society, and our culture? I feel like we're all collectively spoiled.
Oh, so much.
And like, they just released a new trailer for Shrek 5.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's complaining, why is it the animation changed? Well, it's because that was like 1,000 years ago when it was made.
Yeah.
Animation has evolved. Mickey Mouse evolved. Donald Duck evolved. Nobody gave a shit about that then. Like, why now? Why now? It pisses me off to no end.
Yeah, well, and there's just there's a platform for everybody to voice those opinions, and more attention is paid towards those dissenting voices too. It's like you're not going to get a lot of feedback if you start praising something. Like, people just give it a nice thumbs up, but if you talk some crap about something, ooh man, now you got some engagement. That's gonna be juicy. All right. I wanted to. Are you good with Star Fox? Is it? I hope.
Yeah, I'm sorry I haven't played it yet.
Before the next, you should do it. You should do it before our next episode. You should just load it up, because there's a training level and then the first level, and you get a good taste of it. And I don't know. I'm excited for it. Like, I would like to play. I think it's going to be a quick play. I don't know how expensive the game is. God, I hope it's not $80 or something like that. Actually, we can look it up right now, because I know people are pre-ordering it. Let's do this on the fly. $50. All right.
That's not bad.
There you go. Yeah, I think that's about what it's worth. I wish it was $40, because I probably won't revisit the game a whole lot. I'm curious if it's going to have multiplayer in there, like the multiplayer attack, or if it's online. That would be cool.
Yeah, it would.
I don't know. So Yacht Club Games released their next big solo game. They did all those Shovel Knight games.
Yacht Club Games?
Yeah, so they made Shovel Knight. That was what, 2015? It was a long time ago, maybe 2014.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
And they did all these. They had such an elaborate like stretch goal program with their Kickstarter that they've spent basically a decade like living up to those stretch goals and making game after game after game that is appended and just an appendage of Shovel Knight. But so Mina the Hollower is their next really solo game. It's basically a love letter to Zelda, like top-down view, specifically like a Game Boy Advance take on it, which is like, wow, like that is a bold choice.
Yeah, it looks really cool though, and it looks very difficult.
Yeah, so that's the thing is like, There is just now the genre. It's like, the genre of Metroidvania was like a hard sell on like, is that really a category of games? But it is now. And then, so this is what's called a Souls-like. So, Zelda Souls-like. I will share, I did play it quite a bit, and I'll share my opinion that it's not for me. And I want to love the game so much. And I don't know why. I've been talking to a lot of other retro enthusiasts, especially like new retro players, watching them play it, and they are just gobsmacked. They fall in love with it. They just keep playing it more and more, and I find myself so frustrated by the combat. Feels not. It just doesn't. I don't gel with it. I die way more than I expect to. I'm like, damn it, I'm good at these type of games. Why am I dying so much? And then the walkbacks after you die and the punishment of dying is so harsh. And apparently there are like difficulty dials that you can lower the difficulty during the game and that kind of thing.
Okay.
I hate having to do that though. But anyways, yeah, to me the combat felt clunky for me. I want to say that like that specifically because it's clearly well loved and the overall reviews for the game are outstanding. So I don't want to discourage anybody from playing it, but I have to say for whatever reason it's not for me. Like I think I'm putting it down, and I don't think I'm going to come back to it, despite how much I really want to root for the game.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I think a lot of people said there's all these perks, or I forget what the term is in the game, but let's just call them perks. It's like little add-ons, trinkets. That's what it is. Trinkets that you can add on. They change how you play the game. Like when you strike somebody, all of a sudden you gain a burst of speed to get away, or it's all these like additional little things that add on to your character. And I didn't collect that many of them, but apparently that's what opens up the game. And it's like, wow, that's a lot of layering and balancing of the game that the developers had to do. And there's all these secrets in the game. So it's a huge game with a lot of intricate details. So maybe the game would open up, but I kind of lost my patience for it. And,
there's a lot of trinkets I saw from the trailer.
Yeah, there really are. And I think I only collected like 6 of them. So maybe that's my problem. Maybe I just never you know what one of big issues is there's no map, and I'm lost so bad, and I'm just like, I don't even know where I'm supposed to go, and am I going the right way? Like I think you're supposed to feel if you're going the right way or not by how often you die, but then I'm like, maybe I just suck. I don't know. Like maybe I'm going the wrong way, or maybe I suck. I don't know. And I was getting frustrated with all that. So, and I feel like the combat in Silksong and Hollow Knight, when I died in that, I felt like it was my fault. I was like, man, they gave me all the tools and I just died, and that was it. And then it motivated me to get good, I guess. And in Mina, I'm finding myself going like, that's freaking bullshit. And just getting angry at the game because I'm like, no. I wanted to swing up and you swing to the left, and that's not the button I pressed, and what the heck is going on? And I was just getting very pissy. So,
You're selling the game beautifully.
Other people like it. It's not for me. Hey man, there was a lot, and so we're getting to the end of June, and lots of games were announced. A lot of state of play, a lot of like that third person story driven games got announced, which I don't think that's either of our style of game.
No, not for me.
No, this is where Michael Berardini on our old podcast would come in being like, "Ooh, it's hard." Oh. Those were his games, and that's where he spoke to that. But one thing stood out. The new God of War game, Luffy, isn't that how you pronounce it?
Laufey?
I don't know. Laufey? Is it Laufey?
Laufey.
Dude, I don't play those games. I'm so bad. Anyways, I was watching the state of play, and it was like a long demo of the game. It was like, here's a half hour or 20 minutes of gameplay. I was like, okay. Yeah. And I will say, like, visually, the way where video games are today is like crazy.
It is. I saw it. I thought it was pretty impressive.
It is. Like the way it looks and the visuals are just like, whew, man, that is crazy that we can do that now. But I have one suggestion for these guys, that they have got to stop moving that effing camera. That thing, it is as if, you know, like when you first gave your grandparents an iPhone and you're talking to them on like FaceTime, and that camera just won't stop moving, and it's like looking up at their chin, and you're like, dude, just a whole, or better yet, you give a camcorder back in 1993 to a 10-year-old kid, and they won't stop toggling the zoom in and out, zoom in and out, in and out.
Yeah.
It's like they're too excited about all the buttons. That is what it feels like. I could not sit through the entirety of the God of War trailer, our playthrough, because I started to get queasy. It's like,
yeah.
I think they're trying to cover, what it feels to me is they're moving the camera so much because they're trying to like capture the action. It almost feels like it kind of smooths out all the hiccups of animation. You know, that's like the secret sauce. And if your animation, your mechanics look bad in your shot, you add some camera shake and you're like, looks pretty good now. Man, that's what it feels like. It just would not stop moving. It was making me very sick because it has that, it almost feels like you're on the back of a boat and it's just like rocking and moving and undulating, and it just is not.
Yeah, I noticed it too.
Yeah. I would say it goes beyond just opinion. This is legitimately a must fix for the industry. Like, you cannot do this to players. Like, it will get them sick. That is a fact.
Well, even my son plays a game, NBA 2K7, I think it is, or 2K27, I think it is. 2K7. Jesus, what decade am I in? And they do interesting things with the camera in that game too. Like when he selects a character to like look at his stats, the camera like goes from the gameplay perspective and literally shakes as it zooms in on the character. Now, that may not seem like a big deal, but it also shakes on the way back out when you're done.
Oh, geez.
It's like, what the f*** are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you trying to do? What are you trying to sell here? It just, besides making the players sick.
It feels like people that are just have a bunch of fun buttons to play with, and rather than doing it for a reason, they're doing it just because they can. It's like, let's add a lens flare on everything. It's like, you know, there's a good reason to do it at times, and you're gonna make people ill. I feel like this is a video game issue right now. Like in film, you would get in so much trouble if you tried to pull that off. Yeah. It's like Cloverfield. Cloverfield tried to do that back in the early 2000s, and that movie made people sick. You have to let the camera settle, or you're gonna make people sick.
Yep.
All right. I'll get off my soapbox on that one. Animation news. Toy Story 5. It's coming out this weekend, so it'll be well in the past by the time everybody hears this. It's getting crazy reviews. I'm happy for it. I have no interest in seeing it. Disney is set to release Hex around Thanksgiving. It's getting a lot of crap for... I don't know what to say. Because of AI-generated art being trained to do the Pixar and Disney style, it's now being called out that Disney looks AI. It's like, well, here's the future. Enjoy. Like, animation is going to have to adapt to be more caricatured and more unique and pushed. Disney's going to have to step out of their own, their handmade cage. They've built their cage.
Yeah. And Shrek as well. So
yeah. Yep,
apparently that needs to be changed. But I don't know. People have their heads so far up there. It's ridiculous.
I know. I hear you, man. Speaking of heads up their Ice Age 6 also got a trailer.
Yeah.
So that's set to release next year. It featured Scrat, so he's back chasing the acorn, even though he already got it and ate it. And Baby Scrat from those Scrat Tales shorts that. Oh, that's right. I helped direct those and write those, and they were promptly just taken by Disney, and now making a movie out of it. So. Blue Sky was purchased as an accoutrement to them buying the entire empire of Fox, so they could basically make a bunch of Marvel. I'll just say it now. I cut a bunch of part that I just said because I said a bunch of mean stuff about Disney, and I can't say that because I still fear that I'll lose my current job and future jobs because of it. But just as a summary, I don't like them. There. All right, Pete. Any news from your side?
Nah, man. I just been. I'm in between jobs right now. I start on Monday.
Oh wait, you do?
Yeah, I start on Monday.
Oh snap! So you really are just in between. You got a job lined up. Congrats, man.
Yeah, thanks. So I've been spending a lot of time in Nantucket at my friend's house on the beach.
Oh man, that's awesome.
I spent like 3 or 4 weekends out there.
Dude, I love Nantucket. It's beautiful up there.
Yeah, it really is. So that's why I haven't much to say because the only like context I have to what you've been talking about is the notes you've written up, and
that's all right.
Been watching like the trailers and stuff, the links to the trailers that you gave and stuff like that. And that's why I haven't downloaded the Star Fox demo yet.
You'll get around to it, man. It's a long summer. We're just getting heated up. So anyways, we'll play a little music, and when we come back, we're actually going to tackle Capcom's 1990 NES game, Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, and see if it gets that seal of quality. Sound good, Pete?
Sounds good to me.
All right. Be right back. Welcome to the hearings of the Quantum Assurance Board, where we have been sent back in time to make right what once went wrong and determine for all time whether Capcom's 1990 game Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers deserves the Nintendo seal of quality it boasted to earn. We're going to go ahead and take a look at its graphics, its sound, its controls, and its fun factor, and give that judgment. Yeah. So, Pete, I know we got done. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I give a little story about this game first?
Yeah. Let's go to Pete Paquette's story time. Let's do it.
Yeah. So 1990, Christmas of 1990, I got Narc and I got Rolling Thunder. And my brother at the time was 7 years old, and I was thinking of a way I could pad the game collection a little bit. And I was like, you know what? if I can convince my mother to buy him that's another game we'll have. So, so I did, and it ended up being the best game for that Christmas.
Oh yeah, yeah. Out of those three, for sure.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, you lucked out with that one. Also, just the fact that it's 2 players at the same time too.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah. Man, were you a big fan of Rescue Rangers, the TV show?
Yeah, I watched it a lot.
Yeah, me too, man. Disney Afternoon. This is like classic Disney Afternoon.
Yep.
Hey, all you bad guys.
What's this?
Disney has a big surprise just for you.
Who are these guys?
They're television's newest heroes, and they're turning out the lights on evildoers everywhere.
Hey, who did that?
It's Chip and Dale, along with Gadget, Zipper, and Monterey Jack, in Disney's action-packed adventure, Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers.
Today at 4:30 on Channel 6.
I watched every episode. The theme song was so good. I loved just like the reinvention of Chip and Dale. It's like you take it for granted, but Chip and Dale were just these bickering rodents with Donald Duck back in the the 50s and stuff, and they turned them into these superheroes.
They're very, very cheesy.
Yeah. Where Chip is definitely they remade him into basically like an Indiana Jones, and Dale is like a mock-up of is it Magnum PI?
Yeah. They got the same shirts.
Yeah, they do. But man, they really reinvented these characters and then added on with Gadget and Monterey Jack and Zipper. Like, it's just such a great group of characters, and Fat Cat and all that. Like, really, I watched every episode multiple times.
Yeah, I don't know if I've seen all of them, but I've seen a bunch.
Yeah. Yeah, I would flip back and forth between Tiny Toons, and then it would be Rescue Rangers, and then I think by the time Rescue Rangers was on, I think DuckTales was kind of on the way out.
Yeah.
But, man, I really loved DuckTales in combination with Chip and Dale. Like, it's so good.
I also loved watching Video Power.
Video Power. My show is kicking with maximum hype. Say Video Power. Yeah, that's right. Word.
Yeah. Was that on at the same afternoon time slot for you?
I think so, yeah.
Wow, you're lucky, man. I only got Video Power on the weekends. And it was early in the morning, 6 a.m., something stupid like that.
I got it right during the heart of the afternoon.
Dang.
Every day.
Yeah, all right. Well, you had it better than me with that regard. That's awesome. Well, Capcom was coming off of DuckTales to make this game, so they had a lot of pressure because the DuckTales NES game is fantastic and some of the best, most iconic music. Still, when people think, what's the single best song on the NES? It's the Moon song from DuckTales. So this game had a lot to live up to. What do you think about the graphics?
Well, I think, sorry, nothing's in order here. The character sprites were detailed and charming for the NES at the time. Mm-hmm. And you knew what character you had when you were playing it. Everybody looks exactly like the characters on the show.
Insane that they're able to capture that in these teeny tiny little sprites. It's absolutely Dale, absolutely Chip, absolutely Zipper and Monterey Jack. Wow, so good.
That's all I have for graphics.
Well, I was gonna dip into even just some of the backgrounds. They elaborate backgrounds that change drastically every scene. There's never an instance where you just get some lazy palette swaps. Some enemies are seen on multiple levels, but for the most part, there are brand new enemies, and some of them are very large. They're seen over just many variations of enemies and characters, and then you get nice huge bosses too. That are
full screen.
Yeah, full screen. I mean, they look great. I'm sure they're doing some of that crazy tech where you kind of make a enemy a background image like they do on Contra.
Well, that's an interesting point too, because this is the first game I can recall where you can interact with the background. And in such a way like switches, and not only you yourself, the sprite, but the things that you throw also interact with them.
That is a good point. Like some of the, like that you can play with faucets to turn on and off water. There's these like large like metal balls that are coming out of tubes that you can stop with switches, like you said.
Yep.
And the interactivity with all the boxes is really smart. So, you don't have a gun or a blaster or anything like that in this game. Like that would be absurd. But you do have like basically wooden crates and apples and these like metal boxes as well. And it's really cute because what you can do is you can pick them up and you can hold down and you basically hide in them. And if an enemy touches you, they get immediately killed, but you lose your cover for a sec, and then you got to go pick up another crate or another box. And the pace of the game is so fast. Yeah, like it's very, very responsive. I know I'm talking about controls, but man, is it a very responsive game.
We should probably mention too that the entire world is miniature, like or not not miniature, but like shot from a miniature POV.
Right, like it's the perspective of being Chip and Dale, like these little chipmunks. So you got flower pots that are bigger than you, and you're like in laboratories, and there's giant glass bottles and beakers, and like kitchens, faucets, kitchens, and pots, and that kind of thing all over the place. So they do a really good job of building this world. I mean, some of the scale gets a little out of whack in terms of like, all right, well, if that really is the size of a chipmunk, then how teeny are these chipmunks? And then there's the size of a bee, and it gets, you gotta take some leap of faith here and there, but it's still extremely well done, and you just kind of buy into it, and it's awesome, just so good. The visuals are just amazing.
Absolutely.
The music, again, like I love the way it starts. Like the opening song when you've hit level 1, it actually starts with this rising tempo that makes you feel like, okay, we're jumping into an adventure. It is like a perfect start to the game. I love it. And then again, one of the very last levels in the game is again one of the most respected NES chip tunes ever created. They did it again. Like really brilliant.
Which one?
I think it's level J. Like okay. Zone J is very, very good music.
Oh yeah, that's a great track.
Just like it's like the last level, and you're all hyped up, and you're ready to go get Fat Cat. It's like, yeah, this is good. I love it.
Yep.
So another banger soundtrack from Capcom. Like they just do it again. They just never seem to fail. And again, revisiting the idea of the controls, they even like put in the ability that since you're playing 2 players at the same time, they put in that you can actually carry your friend. So like if you're Chip, you can pick up Dale and he can just ride along on top of you, and you can basically literally carry your friend across the map. So much so that if you want to, you can challenge yourself to put the game in 2-player mode, only playing as a single player by trying to carry the other chipmunk all the way through the game. And it can be done. There's achievements for it. Like bananas.
I've never even heard of that. But it makes so much sense.
Yeah, you can do it. It just sucks because like if you die, then hope you have another controller plugged in, because otherwise you're just going to sit there and watch yourself. Just take it.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Outside of Contra, this is probably one of the first 2-player simultaneous platformers.
Oh yeah, platformers. That's a good point. Yeah, because I was immediately going, oh, there's life force and that kind of thing. But yeah, no, that's not even close to being a platformer.
Yeah.
Wow, 2-player at the same time platformer. It's like all I can think of, like Mario Brothers. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. And I guess, Mario Brothers 3 had some of those Mario Brothers type levels in there where you're, getting
Mario
lobsters
Brothers
and that kind of thing.
All right, that's not a single screen. I'll add that to the
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's single screen. It's not anywhere as elaborate. And that's a lot to track. And like, how do you deal with pushing the screen and who takes control, and when one character dies, what happens? And if you die, you actually come back in on a little balloon, which is actually almost exactly what happens now in modern Mario games playing 2-player at the same time. Is like you come in a little bubble, right? And you get popped. It's like, oh wow, man, this goes all the way back to Chip and Dale. They thought of it back then, 1990. Very cool. Very, very cool. Man, I can't stop praising all the stuff in this game. Like everything seemed to be amazing. They just knocked it out of the park. Fun factor for me is also just off the charts. Like it is actually a legitimately fun game.
Yes, absolutely.
All the appealing characters and the fast pace of it. That's one thing that like it's hard to capture that in just a vocal review of the game. But it's so responsive, and it's not like Mario where you're like you're building up momentum or speed. Like your characters basically have instant speed when you press forward or back, and it makes it very, 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 very responsive. And I would actually have to try it, but I don't think there's any in-air momentum either, which is unusual for a game like this. It's like if you think the extreme version on one hand would be Castlevania, where you're pot committed on every jump, right? Like you have no control even in the air. Where Mario is like, say you jump and then you let go of left, your character will still keep moving left or right. I guess you're always moving right. So your character will keep moving right unless you actually force it and hit the reverse direction with left, and then you'll start to drop more straight down or even change directions, right? But this is like, man, you let go and you're falling. Like it is it's very, very, like you get exactly what it's very, very responsive to the point where it's actually part of the difficulty scale to me.
Yeah.
Because you can get yourself into a lot of trouble by trying to haul ass.
Yeah. I find, like, speaking of parts of where there are trouble, there was two spots that got me.
Mm-hmm.
The first spot was there was some cheap enemy spawning when you're climbing the tree, and these flying squirrels will just spawn right on top of you pretty much.
Yeah.
From the top of the screen, so you have to go slow.
Yep.
The other part had to do with metal blocks. It was a little after that. It had to do with metal blocks and
Zone F. Yes.
Yeah. What a pain in the.
Well, I feel like that's a serious developer problem, because those metal blocks were not on a global timer, and so you could it would be like you're scaling up, and these platforms are appearing and disappearing. And if you get up high enough, you can't go back down. It's like Kid Icarus style. So now that the screen has scrolled, if you fall off screen, even though that just moments ago there was a place to stand, you'll take a fall, an instant death of falling. Yeah. But since those things aren't on a global, all of a sudden there's literally, you'll get up there and they'll be like, where's the next platform? Spawn, like, give me the next platform. And it never comes. Or it's so far away you can't make the jump. Very, very freaking frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the biggest ding for me in the entire game. There's one corridor on the last level where I'm like, this is bullcrap. Like, come on. Like, cause it's a 3-hit death system, and the invincibility or the iframes are not very forgiving. Like, you can get hit 3 times really, really, really quickly. You only have a moment of iframes, and then you can.
And you don't have much control during that moment.
No,
either,
the knockback is
because
very
you're
bad.
You're like launched into the air, and
Yep. So that one corridor, there's not really anywhere to kind of hide or go, and you really have to be very careful how you maneuver, and you can get knocked, and then the walk back to that position to try it again is a long thing. So I did take a couple game overs there on the first playthrough before I was like, all right, I really got to be careful and think about how to get past this corridor. And then that's it. That's the hardest part. Like you get those metal, whatever, disappearing blocks, and then that one corridor in J. And if you can get past those, then you can probably get past the game in a few attempts, which makes it a fun game to revisit because you definitely can beat it.
Yeah.
You really can.
Oh yeah.
I never beat a 2-player though. Did you and your brother ever actually beat it?
No, not together.
Yeah, it seems like it would be a type of game.
At least I don't remember.
Yeah. A lot of these platformer games, when they're 2-player at the same time, they actually become much, much harder.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Because, someone messes up and then you're like, come on.
Yeah. It's like Battletoads.
Or
like, come on.
You'll chuck a box at them and you'll hit and they'll jump down and then they'll get hit by the box and then they get stunned for a little bit and then they get killed.
I forgot about how you can chuck stuff at your friend and knock them out. Like they'll literally get like stars above their head, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good way to get into a fight. That's funny. Yeah, almost like some of that stuff, it's actually better to be like, all right, let me pick you up and we can just get past this part, all right? Like, just let me lead this dance. I don't know. What else is there to say about this game? Do you have anything else? Like, it's wonderful.
Everything. The box art, everything is just beautiful.
Oh, yeah, that is true. The box art is iconic, too. It's beautifully well done, like illustration and fully rendered and painted. And it's like, yeah, it's great. It looks like it's straight out of the cartoon in the best way possible.
I will say part 2, the more expensive counterpart to this game, is nowhere near as good.
So I'm glad you brought that up. I loaded it up and I was like, I just wanted to actually first see if they still kept the 2-player at the same time thing, because some NES games oddly take that out on the sequels, and it's still there. But I started playing it. I'm like, this game kind of sucks.
Yeah,
and it's
so wordy.
Yeah, what the heck?
And they won't let you skip.
You know what? It comes off as like a really like mediocre fan made game, like a ROM hack.
Yeah, what, a $500 ROM hack?
Yeah, it's what it feels like. Even just the way it doesn't start with that opening beat of a music where you're like, oh, here we go. Like there's none of that. It's just like it's like a cold opening, and it doesn't feel right. And they change the sprites a little bit, and they're less appealing. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. It doesn't. I'd love to know the actual production story of that, because I guarantee there's some story where it's like, let's just get this one out. Let's put the B team on it, see what they do, and it just didn't. It didn't hit. They were they were probably working on Mega Man X or something. I don't know.
Probably it was probably an afterthought, because during that time when that game came out, the SNES was in full swing.
Oh yeah, I mean even 1990 is getting later on in the age of the Nintendo, and so I think Chip and Dale was another 3 years later, like 1993 or something. Yeah, that's way, way, way late. Anyways, if you're gonna play a Chip and Dale game, play the original right here. This is the game. It is awesome.
And a lot cheaper.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, a ton cheaper to collect too. All right, what do you say about this? The seal of approval.
Thumbs up from me.
Yeah, definitely. Quantum Assurance Board hereby finds you worthy of your Nintendo seal of quality and thus deems you a crowning jewel in the NES library to be revered for all time. Go and play Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers with power. Nintendo power.
Sweet.
Nice. Well, that's another beautiful episode done by Pete Paquette and Jeff Gabor. We're animators. And veterans of the animation and video game industry. And we're ending this. This is the worst outro I've ever done.
Sound a little drunk there.
I haven't had a drink in days and days and days. I'm just that tired. Nah. Well, it's always good to visit with you, Pete. I'm glad we got another episode out to everybody. Looking forward to summer movies. I can't wait to see Spider-Man. And we'll see when this Ocarina of Time comes out. Hopefully we'll get a release date soon.
Yeah, I'm hoping so too.
All right, Pete. I'll catch you on the next one.
All right, take it easy.
All right, thanks for everybody for listening. Catch you next time. Peace.
Later.
Free audio post-production by alphonic.com.